Hi, welcome everybody to our show that we like to call the Featured Artist Variety Show. My name's Taylor Smith.
And I'm Brittany Galaney. We're going to look at some featured artists around Calgary. Artists such as dancers, musicians, painters, and even ice sculpting.
But first up, we have a popular improv group known as Loose Moose. Check it out.
Tonight, we have team-on-team competitive improvisation. We call it theater sports.
And we're gonna try a yes, let's.
Yes,
let's.
yes,
We went to Loose Moose for Friday's theater sports to see what improv is all about. We spoke to a couple of cast members about why they love improv.
Improv it's very nerve-wracking. Like, a lot of people think they can't do it, but when I came here, like, everyone was so encouraging and really, like, wanted you to succeed. There's no competition, and it was like my fears diminished. That's like an awesome, I think, environment to grow and learn that failing is okay. I'm way less scared to jump into any scenario because I know if I fail that I'm only going to learn from it and it's going to be okay. So I think it's given me that mindset to really, like, be more adventurous in every aspect of my life.
There are many games to help you break out of your shell and develop your acting skills.
I've always been interested in trying improv, but this is kind of a facility to kind of start focusing and trying new things. For example, tonight was my first time on stage and everyone was like, yeah, just do it. You gotta kick the door open and do it and don't be afraid. Worst thing, you're gonna get, you're gonna get honked, which means like you're boring or whatever, but you have to do it for the experience.
Pictures of us and our leg and...
Hold. Why are you open when no one else is?
Well, that's because we live in here in Alberta where it's always cold.
Programs like this are all over the city for the public to watch. People of all ages can find their acting hub and join.
I'm really good at two things: changing myself and listening. A large bird. Next day. Today, bird was still.
It's a good thing to kind of have as an actor. You got to go out and learn to think on your feet, and it's such an important skill.
Calgary, it's definitely smaller, a smaller industry, so once you start going out to places and like to Loose Moose and going to local theaters and stuff, it's a lot easier because you meet people and you figure out the doors that need to be opened and how you can do it. So I think Calgary's a pretty welcoming place.
Absolutely, absolutely. 2 cream, 1 sugar.
The art of improv has been disregarded by many as a form of acting, but places like these embrace the art form and make it accessible to everyone.
There you are, sir.
You can check out loosemoose.com for upcoming events. Stay tuned. After the break, we'll take a look at the dance scene. For now, the chilly arts of Frozen Memories ice sculpting.
Well, that was pretty cool. No pun intended.
Wow, your jokes are getting a little cold. We've seen some amazing artists so far.
And next, MRU is proud to present the Dancers of Calgary.
Here we see Brandon Hoosty, a multi-talented musician from Calgary. Keep it locked on the Featured Artist Variety Show to hear him play the accordion.
That was the water painting art of Miss Katie Green.
You're watching the Featured Artist Variety Show on MRU TV.
Now, here's Alex Carr and Brandon Hoosty.
Welcome back. I'm Alex Carr, and I'm going to be interviewing our musical talent of today, Brandon Hoosty. So, Brandon, how are you doing today?
Good.
Good, good. I noticed in that clip that you were playing the guitar. What other instruments do you play?
Drums, harmonica, and the ukulele.
Excellent. And what made you choose the accordion?
Well, it was in my grandma's basement, actually, and I was over there one day, and she brought it up because we got talking about music, and then I kind of fiddled around with it, asked her if I could bring it home. She's like, okay, sure. And then a couple weeks later, she said, well, if you learn to play it, you can keep it, because it was just sitting there anyways. So, yeah, I just kind of taught myself on YouTube and fiddled around with it. And
well, that's cool.
yeah.
What, when you're making a song, what is your creative process?
It's a very long, sometimes long, arduous, semi-frustrating process. And usually start off with a couple chords, couple figuring out sounds that I want to use to express myself with, and then I kind of build it around that and kind of put the puzzle pieces together to form the overall song.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And what song are you going to be performing for us today?
One of my most recent one that I wrote, I call it The Return.
The Return. Any particular reason why that's the name?
Yeah, because a few months ago I was feeling pretty down and I lost some, of my happiness. So this song kind of is the representation of the return of my happiness.
Excellent. Well, I'll give you a chance to get set up, and I can't wait to hear it.
Okay.
Next up, we've got Zach Hewitt. He's a musical director for Cool 101.5 here in Calgary, and he's got some tips for any of you emerging artists out there.
If you want to get your songs on the radio, you have to do what you would do in any other industry. Just try to get in front of people. And the machine and having resources of extremely popular producers and singers always in your face, if you can't give someone a shot, what's the point of being there? Keeping the arts in general in front of people is very important. The reasons why you want to do it, which is just to have a good time and expose good music to, to great listeners, and that gives you an opportunity to do it the right way.
Hey, well, I hope you've enjoyed today's show. On behalf of everyone here at the Featured Artist Variety Show, thank you for tuning in.
And we now leave you in the talented hands of Brandon Hoosty. Brandon.